is not done.
Hey there, hola, ¿cómo estás? Friends and amigos, compañeros del mundo, friends and family from all over the world. Yafosu, the original Globe Master, back at you one more time today, baby. Now, I got a letter. I didn't want to respond, to be honest, to this woman, but I think it's something that needs to be addressed. All right? First of all, this one of the, have you ever gotten a letter or a message from somebody that you find it kind of rude? Just the beginning sentence alone. All right? This is how it goes. It's coming from a lady called Clarabelle Jackson. Send it to me on Instagram. Listen to how she started. I have been wanting to respond to you since your dog baby video, but never got to it. Anyway, I'm 32-year-old mother of a 14-year-old son from a previous relationship, or what I refer to as young and dumb mistake. I am in a wonderful relationship with a decent and loving man now that I want to grow old with, and even would love to have his child if he wants one. My problem is my 14-year-old son is constantly crossing the line with my man with disrespect. It is getting to the point that this man is refusing to come over to my house because of my son and his ways. I don't want to lose this man. Can you give me any advice on how I can let my son respect my man for my happiness sake? P.S. Probably one of the few females who watch your content. Okay. All right. See, first of all, Miss Jackson, her name is, what was it? Clarabelle Jackson. Let me tell you something. All right. I could give a rat's ass about how many females watch my content. Okay. My content is not for females anyway. So if you see something, if you're a subscriber and if you're not happy with the things I say, you can unsubscribe. I don't need you. But since you asked me, you actually took the time to write to me, I'm gonna do my best to give you whatever answer that I can come up with. All right. Now the first thing I want to say to you is that first of all, Miss Jackson, I'm sorry, but your son is just marking his territory. He's just protecting his territory. I think I'll make that the title. Your son is doing the same thing many stepchildren do with the suckers. Yes, that's what I said, a sucker. Any man in today's world that's getting involved with a woman, somebody like you, your age, you are 32 years old, and you have a 14-year-old son. That means I'm not the brightest guy when it comes to mathematics, but you see, 32 minus 14. That means you had your son when you was 18 years old. And as far as I'm concerned, that means you was fucking early. Okay, that means you bust it open and got pregnant while you were 17 and had the child at 18. And in America here, in today's America, you was probably fucking since you was like 14, 15. The way, you come off in your letter, that's how I see it. I call it like I see it. Okay? By the way, if you want to send a message to somebody or a letter to somebody, there's something called salutation. That's why I'm coming at you. There's something called salutation. If you don't know what it is, Google it, okay? You don't just write somebody and just start off with an attitude. No, you don't do it that way. All right? Anything that's coming to you, I think you deserve it. All right? Let me see what I can say, all right? You say you made a dumb mistake and had a baby at 18. So basically, you're calling your son and whoever smack it, yak it down, a mistake. I don't think it's fair to call your son a mistake. But I do think, like most women in their teenage years, you chose poorly. You lay down probably with some jackass that wasn't gonna be a good father, but you chose him, okay? You chose the mother effer that nodded in you. I'm not gonna hold back, okay? Listen, men don't choose women. Women choose men. Men can try to be with you. By the way, I checked your profile, okay? You're a decent looking woman. Even I will smash. I can't believe I'm saying that. Hope my wife don't see that. But I will not be a stepfather to your child. All right? You chose your destiny. You made your bed and you have to lay in it. Okay? Your child, 14 years old, is doing what a 14-year-old teenager is supposed to do. All right? This sucker that's coming into your house, first of all, I have no respect for him anyway, because the fact that he's dating a 32-year-old woman with a 14-year-old son possibly tells me he's some pookie or some dishonorable man. Or it could be that you make terrible choices and you're gonna repeat what you said was young, dumb, mistake. I think you are older now and you're still dumb. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, it's not that I'm just putting a lot of insults on you. It's the way your letter came at me, okay? I have to respond it the same way to you. All right? Now, let me see what else I can say to you. Let's see. You're a woman raising a 14-year-old son. First of all, where is his father? Okay, where is the child's father? A woman cannot raise a man. Okay? At 14, and especially kids these days, at 14, he probably the same height as you or maybe taller. You cannot control a 14-year-old boy as a woman without a man in his presence. And I'm not talking about stepfathers. Okay, I'm talking about his real mother effing father. Okay? Look, I have a daughter and I have 2 sons. And I'm gonna tell you, same thing that you're going through, my sons, when they get rebellious, it's not about stepfather, it's not about stepfatherhood or nothing like that. It's just every child, every boy have their father's spirit in them. Okay? I remember when my first son was 10 years old. I got a phone call one time. My ex-wife, you need to talk to your son. And the boy was spazzing out. I could hear him on the phone on her. I got on the phone, just a few words. Comes the beast. He was cool. My second son in Ghana, I got a phone call from Ghana. Your son is wilding out. Just a few words on the phone, and everything was all right. Same thing you need to do. You need that boy's father in his life. A lot of women these days, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. If you don't need a man, why are you writing to me? I'm a man about what to do with your child. You don't know me. You better get in touch with that young man's father. No, unless he's deceased. You need him in the boy's life, period. All right? That sucker you messing with, he can't do nothing. Because first of all, he's the one coming into his territory, into your son's territory. Your home, your abode is your son's territory. And he got every right in the world to disrespect that man because he's not honorable. For first of all, coming into a woman's house. Some of these men these days, bro, like, he was probably raised by a woman too, just like you're raising your son. If you don't bring a man into this boy's life, you see, in some cultures, right, the son at 14, in some cultures, soon as the boy his puberty by 13, 14, they yank him off the woman because the nurturing time is over. Okay, it's time for him to become a man, and in your case, there's no man in his life. So of course, you're gonna raise probably a homo thug. You're gonna raise an overgrown masculine boy with female tendencies, get into arguments and unnecessary fights. These are the same boys that pack weapons because they don't even know how to fight, how to defend themselves. That's what you're raising right now. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I don't think I could be much help. All I can tell you is bring that boy's father into his life and everything will be okay. All right? Have a good day. Check your attitude and cheers.